back. So I'm super excited to actually see your paintings of your apples, those little things. I expect to see those in the Positive Painter community because I know they're fabulous. I'm wondering how many of you took a bite out of the apple. I'm wondering, did you actually paint that, or maybe did you grab an orange? I just can't wait to see what you've done. So anyway, let's talk about this piece, okay? Let me pull it up. So we've got it up on the screen over here. So this piece, it came from Pixabay. So it's licensed. I don't have to worry about licensing the artwork and all that. And I actually took the original image and I modified it to make it a composition that's kind of a little more pleasing. It meets the rule of thirds. It can fit on 11 by 14. I actually took one of the apples, the cut apple, and kind of scooched it in just a little bit using Photoshop so it can kind of create a nice representation of what would be a good composition, right? So what we're going to do, our approach. So what are we going to do with this painting? We are going to take the approach of the grisaille method. And the grisaille method is basically a black and white and shades of gray. Before, what we've done with our eggs and our, our eggs, and we've done this with the mountains where we use brunel, and that is browns. So we stuck with pretty much burnt sienna for that value study. Here, what we are going to be doing is using grays, shades of grays, to create the value study in black and white. Now, you will want to take it to the point where there's so much detail in there, it can be considered done at that point, right? You could leave it in black and white. Once that's to that point, we're going to take it the next step and add in glazes. Now, my experience with this is by far my favorite method for still lifes, because the intensity of the color that we get to create, that glazes on top of this, is just phenomenal. Now, and when I do portraits and children's portraits, I use the brunel method because it is more of a natural skin tone type color, whereas the black and white, it's just more conducive to creating those amazing intense colors that you would find in like apples, or or in vases, like crystal vases, all the light kind of popping through and everything. So grisaille is very, very fun for that. So I really hope that you enjoy this and enjoy this method, and we're going to get started. So you guys ready? The only colors that we're going to need are black and white. You're going to make all the shades of gray in between. So, put away all those other shades of gray. You don't need them. You can make your own. All right? All right, so let's get started and let's get painting.